Hello, my name is Zach DeBord, and I'm a graduate student at Kansas State University under the direction of Dr. Dale Blasey and Dr. A.J. Tarpoff. For the past 2 summers, we have evaluated the effects of shade and limit feeding on performance, water usage, and animal comfort in growing cattle. For our study, cattle were allocated to pens with or without shade and provided a high energy diet at 2.2% body weight, denoted as 60 on our poster, or a low energy diet fed for ad libitum intake, denoted as 45. Panting scores were used as a measurement of animal comfort, with higher scores representing an animal under greater heat stress. These scores were only taken on days when the temperature humidity index suggested elevated heat stress. Water usage was collected via automated water meters located at each pen. Usage per pen was divided between animals in the pen and analyzed for differences. We see here that over a 97-day feeding period, limit-fed cattle, denoted with the 60, had greater body weight gain, and they also had greater average daily gain over the 97-day period. We also see that shaded cattle that were provided the same diet as non-shaded cattle had greater body weight gain as well as greater average daily gain for both diets. We see here for the feed to gain graph that we have greater feed required to gain 1 pound of weight for the 45 diets, while with either non-shaded or shaded pens, compared with the limit-fed diets of non-shaded or shaded pens. We do see, and this is about a 2.5 pound difference between the 45 diet and the 60 diet. So this represents an increase in feed efficiency because less feed is needed to gain the same amount of body weight. When we look at water usage, we see that there is a decrease in water usage for animals allocated to shade compared with no shade. So we see an 11.9 gallons per day usage for animals provided no shade, the 45 diet, compared with those the same diet provided shade. And this is about a 11% drop in water usage. And there is also a decrease in water usage when animals are allocated to shaded pens. We also see that there is a decrease in heat stress and an increase in animal comfort when shade is allocated to cattle. We see this by the mean panting score graph, denoting that there is a decrease in the severity of heat stress during the periods in which we would expect to see the most heat stress during the day. And like I said at the beginning, these were only taken on days when heat stress was a significant factor on these animals. So overall, performance such as final body weight, average daily gain, and feed efficiency are all improved with the provision of limit feeding and shade allocation. Animal comfort can be used to improve with shade allocation by decreasing the heat load experienced in growing calves. Water consumption by growing calves can be reduced by limit feeding a high energy diet, as well as providing shade during periods of heat stress. In order to produce a more sustainable beef industry, limit feeding and shade provision should be considered in growing calf operations. Thank you.